We'll see them on the Korn Ferry Tour next year, just because they should progress to the PGA Tour next year. No doubts about it in my mind.
Let's get down to the action. This lie's not great. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Now, from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
An important par save.
9 feet to the cup. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
Time to tee off at the second. Yeah, that one will play from around 220 yards. Opting for the 5 wood. Yeah, well played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, that'll play. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Going with the 6-iron here. Wow, what a shot. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. He's currently tied for 9th. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 9th. This should play. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently in a share of 6th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we are at the 5th hole. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Tracking. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 6th. This is beautiful to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. Oh, what a stroke. Nice little putt to hole, that one. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This hole is a par 3. Oh, that was pure. Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Little birdie look in here.
So close. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in 6th position. This hole is a par 5. Not bad. Well, Rich, isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
An opportunity to make their par. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
This shot from 120 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. 3 strokes back after that hole. Time to tee off on the 11th. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. That was wonderfully done. And this putt to move into the top 5. And down it goes for an eagle. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Currently has a share of 2nd place.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
This hole here is a par 4.
An eagle on the last hole for this player. Let's see if they can't build on the momentum they've created.
Good looking shot this. Time for the 2nd shot at the 12th. That was special.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for 1st. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Going with the 7. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. From around 180 yards out. Currently a shot off the lead. Opting for the 6-iron. That one should find the surface. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 7 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Lovely effort that. From around 170 yards here, he's currently tied for the lead.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
This really looks good.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Wow, that was just striped. This is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. That's just inside the range. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
Looks good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Now leading by 1 shot.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This putt is of 9 feet. Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Now at -9 for the day. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He shares the lead. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Quality shot, that one. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Just missed that one. And they had this. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K, the Corn Ferry Tour, are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, as always, in the booth. Pleasure of being here at Echo Park Golf Club. Rich, what are these players facing as they step up to this first tee?
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all 4 bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Henny, what's the player facing here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the 6-iron here. That goes down for an eagle. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
He's currently tied for 4th. This hole is a par 5.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle to last.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Second shot on the second. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Four against the wind to stick that one.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, that's a ripper. And now at 3 under overall.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. From about 100 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Unable to find the green on this one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Putting for a par now. Oh, just missed. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This one's looking good.
Was that a bit of a miss strike?
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
On a nice line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. opting for the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Well struck. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That'll sting a bit. Par putt coming up here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We'll love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. And just a simple tap in left for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Wow, what a shot. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch
It's looking solid.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. It's time for a one-shotter. Going with the hybrid.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. It's on a great line. Ooh, right by the hole. This next putt for double bogey. That's tracking. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Great shot. Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with a 3-wood here. That might be one club too many. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Just didn't drop. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
No, that's too bad.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
A birdie putter waits. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Looking for another birdie here.
What a disappointment. And that should secure the par on this one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. Handy effort, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Hey, nice looking line. How did that miss? An opportunity to make a par here. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Opting for the 3-wood. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Yeah, nicely played. This putt is from 14 feet. This one has eyes for the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with the 8-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And with that now, back to level par. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 1 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18. That's a good-looking shot there. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
And this putt for a final score of 69. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Not bad when you can say you finished in that 10 to 20 range.
But they need to do something to take their game to the next level. Let's see if this player's got it in him.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Today's coverage of the Haven Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 Pga. What's this opening hole like?
Look for the backs. It's 5-5-5, and a nice tee shot will allow pretty much every player to go for this green at 2. Second shot will play straight downhill. I got to say, I've seen a lot of golf courses in my lifetime, Luke. The second shot on this par 5 is absolutely astounding. I love this opening hole.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Second shot here on the first. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Nine feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Like the look of this one. Wonderful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 8th. Teeing off now on this par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And that finds him in a share of second. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here. Pretty good shot there.
That was a beauty.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup. Yeah, we'll take that. He's currently tied for second. We're back along the beach here at Tahitian Escape, the 4th hole, Rich.
Long par 4 and sand everywhere. What a spectacular setting this hole is. You find the fairway. Your second shot is going to be a little bit downhill, surrounded by what? More sand? You don't say here in Tahiti. What a spectacular hole this is.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Going with the 7. This one needs to kick left. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Get excited. This could go in. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Only one shot off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is chewing fiber.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Currently at -5 now for the day. Looking at a par 5 here.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently tied for the lead.
Playing their 4th shot. Those went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Putt is underway.
He's currently tied for first. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing from around 110 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead.
Club up. I like this play.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. And the closing hole on the outward 9 escape is a par 4 measuring 420 from the tips, Rich.
Layup short of those fairway bunkers, those cross bunkers there in the fairway. Second shot straight back up the hill. When the pin's in the back of the green, it's almost a completely blind second shot. Finding the green here in 2. Job well done.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
That could play.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
You like that, didn't you? 2 wins so far this season. Oh, well played. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. It's got a chance. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
That will drive you bats.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 7 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Well played, mate.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
This is a par putt.
It starts off on a good line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently in first position. Now with the honour on a par 5. That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 13th. And here we are with the third shot.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Time now for the fourth shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And he needs this to save par.
Well done. Leading by a shot after that hole. This hole is a par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, well done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, that's frustrating.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, come on, sit. That's tidy.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Ooh. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
There it is.
Currently at 7 under for the day. And the penultimate hole at Tahitian Escape is another one of those risk-reward par 4s.
A hole that you are just hoping that the wind is helping just a little bit. Straight back up the hill. Just a couple of little bunkers there that you don't really want to find. But even if you do, the way this green is sloped, everything kind of seems to run right towards the middle. This is a fantastic opportunity for birdie, certainly. More than likely, an eagle or two.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Ouch, that hurts. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Currently 8 under for the round. All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Tied for first place as we begin the final hole.
Luke, there are some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. He shares top spot. Going with the 7.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And this putt for the tournament. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, my. That would have won the event.
Yeah, that's a huge disappointment for that player. They had it.
And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now.
Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, my. That was launched. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely. Take dead aim.
Going with the 6 iron here. Should find the green here.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And they're left with this opportunity to win the Haven Championship.
This for a birdie run.
It was on a good line.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff.
Looks good off the...
And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole.
Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Luke, the player has owned their opponent score-wise on this hole. Let's see if anything changes in the playoff.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. The power play. You got to love it.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. that'll sting a bit. And it comes down to this. Even championship.
And they've done it. They went the distance and then some. What a way to win.
It took them a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, how about that, Rich? There is your champion.
Getting it done on the second playoff hole. What a great win for this player.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.